Greetings, fellow nerds. Motor City Games here with a Gothic Precon box opening. You can see the plastic's off because I already opened it, because I couldn't wait. So here's what's inside the 4 pre-constructed decks and a box topper, which that I will open. Make sure it's the same as the booster box, which I'm going to assume it is. So we have our little guys here. One and Stealth and Froggy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. Whoop. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, yeah, there's this little skeleton, guys. There you go. What great art there. And then we have Ward and Evil, and there is your collection. And for your collection, 1, 2, 3 Hellhounds, Penitent Knight, Horrible Hydras. So you actually get more cards, I believe, yeah, because don't have the Consecrated and Desecrated Ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, look at that. Doesn't have the artist card, but and there's the 4 precons. And let's push those guys back. Here is the updated rule book with the Learn to Play, glossary, and everything. So this is helpful to have with you at all times. There's glossary terms, things like that. So, and they update it with all the artwork from Gothic, which is nice. My big complaint, because that's what fans do, is no booster pack in there, which I was kind of surprised. So here are your 4 pre-constructed decks. We're going to start with Harbinger. And there is the official Sorcery styrofoam, foam, whatever. So these avatars are alternate art, different from what you get when you open packs. So we got 2 Willing Tributes, 2 10-ton slugs, a Yogg Sulthoth unique, which I find him very interesting that he occupies all locations, like everywhere. Falling Star, 1 of those, a couple Shoggoths, Aj Keegan Ghost Crabs, an elite. So we got some good Voidwalk stuff coming in, a couple Forsakens, a couple Sea Witches, Static Servant, ordinary but only 1, Mesmer Demons, Namo Monitors, Slimy Mutants, Bound Spirit, Dormant Monstrosity. Oh, so I must have looked through these if there's a couple out of order here. Gift of the Frog. Oh yeah, I was trying to see if there was Curio with a little red bow. But I don't know if Curios can come in. Call the Sea. In the precon decks, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16 sites. So ordinaries, exceptional here, exceptional, ordinary, ordinaries, and you get some of the spires, the ones that come from the draft kit. There you go, Elder Ruins. You get 1 elite site, and the rest ordinary and exceptional. And I believe you get 1 unique. That's the same. Yep, Yogg Sulthoth. Everything else is going to be ordinary or elite. So, there is the Harbinger and Necromancer. Here is the Necromancer. I still think to start playing, if you've never played before, there's the unique in this one, which would be good for some Dragon Lord decks. I still think you should start with the precons from beta if you've never played before, and just learn to play that way before you get into these, I don't know, I would say more advanced with ward and, you know, the wounded. That's what I need to look up, because I'm not sure if I do a wounded minion, which, you know, I guess if you have combat and they don't die, they're wounded. So that's my assumption. Master Necromancer, elite. Yeah, I love the thought of the Stitched Abomination, Kiss of Death. Beautiful, beautiful old art there. And then this, my favorite art in this entire set, Carrionet by Scott Kirshner. I also love his Faith Incarnate, which we'll see in the Savior deck, Necronomicon, which is so fun. And then Old Mausoleum, Twilight Bloom, which gives you a nice threshold one-off here. Tower, Ordinary, Dread Thicket, which I like that. I'll probably end up using that in my Earth Air deck. More Spires. Wastelands again from the draft kit. Sold Out Cemetery. There's the elite set that you get, or site location. And here's the Darkest Dungeon unique, which is nice. So I do wish the precon decks had more cards, even if they were just ordinaries, so that you could kind of, they want you to play with this 60 card spellbook and a 30 card atlas and a 10 card collection. So 100 cards total is Persecutor. Nice. Beautiful Dan Seagrave art there. They want you to have, you know, a total of 100 cards for your Sorcery experience now that Gothic is out. So I just don't like when precon decks and games don't actually give you a deck to play unless they want you to stick two of them together or match cherubim. I love the angels in this set, how they're biblically accurate. Ordinary. There's the unique Blaze of Glory. Release the hounds. Cry havoc and let slip the dogs of war in holy water. Beautiful, beautiful. Thorns and Peacemaker Arbalist, which I definitely want to use. That'll be good to take out evil and just to reach out and touch someone. Desert Blooms. Oh, move over here. Autumn Bloom. A lot of Blessed Village, Hillside. Yeah, Valley from the draft kit. Wasteland. Road to Perdition. Look at that amazing Ian Miller art. Even though it's exceptional, just that jumps out at you. And oh, Purgatory. I like that I have cards that I did not get in the 3 boxes I opened that are in here, but I love Purgatory. Pray for the souls in Purgatory, that's for sure. Alright, and that was the Persecutor, and last but certainly not least, if I can get it. There we go. Let's move these guys out of the way. And there is the Savior. Just gorgeous art. I love the Sermon on the Mount kind of thing with the throngs of people. Townsfolk, keep walking, fancy boots. Townfolk, Night Watchman. They have some great mortals. I love the whole thought of mortals, Golden Dawn. Look at that, beautiful. The thought of mortals trying to, with angels helping them, and Anthony Hopkins to stand up for humanity. Definitely makes me think of the Dark from Magic. Look at this guy, just amazing. I love the little touches that this artist Michael Negapal. I apologize, I'm sure I'm butchering it, but his art, I love it. Guardian Angel, Heidi, so great. Makes me think of old medieval biblical art. Church Party. Monks of Kilbasa. There we go. There's Scott's Faith Incarnate. Just so unique and so amazing. His art just blows me away. There's the unique from this one. Flame of the first ones. Divine Lands. Good elite. Smite, another good card to play. And here's a Troubled Town, which I love. Getting 2 town folk out of your collection. Blessed Autumn Bloom, Algae Bloom. Evil has no power here. Best flavor in the whole game right there. Mudslide Exceptional, Stream from the draft kit, and Valley draft kit, and Forlorn Keep. So you don't, with this one, you're not getting the, yeah, exceptional. You don't get any elite or unique sites. So there you have it, the precon decks for Gothic from Sorcery Contested Realm. Bam. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.